everyone, I'm Lynn, speaking to you from Thailand, and I'm a climate activist and environmental writer, and I'm also currently exploring filmmaking. So most of my work revolves around sharing stories about us and our nature, and figuring out how we can communicate with each other to raise the most pressing issues and also work together to implement solutions. For one of my projects, I went to a coastal community just an hour away from Bangkok, our capital, to cover a story about sea level rise. And what I've documented was how it impacted this community, how as the ocean waves slowly chipped away their land and their homes year by year, most people had moved away, leaving behind only families that couldn't afford to do the same. The local school, I remember, had only about 4 students left, each of them of different ages. And because they shared only one teacher, they read and wrote really poorly. And also because they only had 3 other classmates, social interactions with anyone outside the community soon became awkward and unfamiliar for them. So you can see how climate change sends rippling effects through the lives of the youth in ways that they and their families might not even notice. For the younger generation, SDG 13 or climate action is crucial because the next coming decades will be the building blocks of their lives and our lives. Years of intense learning and character building, a foundation for all of our futures. And climate change threatens all of that. It's not just about one night of heavy rainfall that temporarily floods a road or a city. It can be a monsoon season that can wipe out a family's crop and also their income and livelihoods along with it. In the long term, it can rip away a child's access to education and opportunity and take away their access to good health and a chance out of poverty or a chance to pursue their passions. It doesn't only displace them, but it traumatizes them for life and leaving them mental scars of wars for water or fights for food. And so I think it's absolutely crucial to share these stories because they can create empathy. And I believe that empathy is oftentimes the key to mediating between us, people who want to protect the planet, and people who want to protect communities, us and governments and corporations and communities and conservationists, all of them, to find this win-win situation where everything works for everyone equitably and sustainably. So once we begin to understand more about each other, about the sufferings of others that we contribute to, that's when we start to find ways to create solutions that can benefit everyone. And I hope you can all be part of that.